Hey boys and boys. It's Thursday. I'm hidden, I hope. Um and I'm gonna do this instead of doing my homework. Because I have a 5-page essay due Saturday night. This week's topic is how have you dealt with being trans and like in the workplace? Or like how would you expect your employers to deal with it? I've never had a job before this year. I am in a work study job, and I'm not actually out to my boss. I might be, I don't know, because my girlfriend outed me in the office, because she works upstairs in the same office as me. But I don't, I don't, I don't know if that ever got around to my boss. They do use Hayden because, like, when I was originally doing the interview process, I used my email, and my email is Hayden P and at whatever and it like says my name when I email them. And she's like, "Oh, what's this Hayden thing?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's the name I use." So she calls me Hayden all the time. Like I have to still put Ashley on my legal forms and stuff, like my payroll, but everyone in the office calls me Hayden. Um yeah. And then like pronouns. I've literally only heard my boss use pronouns referring to me twice, maybe. And they were female pronouns, but I mean, I never came out to her, so that's my fault. Um, I kind of figured that like it wasn't a huge deal this year. It's the only place I'm not actually fully out. Um, so yeah. Um, I have more problems with residence life using female pronouns than I do with my boss because I just never came out to my boss. Um, yeah. I think in the future when I get jobs, I'm gonna be explaining it. Like this summer when I'm looking for jobs, I'm definitely not gonna be able to deal with it if they want to call me Ashley and use female pronouns. So hopefully I'll find somewhere. Especially because New York still doesn't have the non-discrimination laws in place. So I'm kind of concerned about that a little bit. Um, yeah. I'm saying a lot. I apologize. But yeah, I just like I would definitely expect an employer to like call me Hayden, use male pronouns, the same thing that I expect from everyone. You know, um, yeah. So, questions. I used to play violin. Instruments. Yeah. Sorry. Questions. What instruments do I play? I used to play violin. From 4th to 8th grade, and then I kind of quit because I never liked the high school like system. Which then allowed me to take art classes, which is how I got into photography. So I'd be in a completely different place probably if I had kept playing violin. And I can play The Sound of Silence on piano. But that's about it. I can play by ear, a lot, but I've never really got a ton of training in it. And same with guitar. I know like I can play heart shaped box on a guitar, and that's it. Which was self taught. And then I don't know. Oh, I used to be able to play recorder, and my voice is a very nice instrument. But I don't sing anymore because I don't like hearing my voice. Because I can't sing deep. So, yeah. And then, what would I say to future 30 or 40-year-old me? I have no clue. I'll basically answer this in a different way because I am like terrified of aging, and I don't know why. I just like the idea of like slowly decomposing as I age, and like gray hair and balding and gross, saggy everything, just kind of creeps me out right now. So like when I think of aging, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get old. Um, if I could be a famous person, I think I would be RuPaul because I think that would be pretty fantastic. Um, so yeah. My question this week: if you could live anywhere, what would be your ideal housing situation? I think I actually really like dorm style living. As long as there's like enough bathrooms for everyone, because I like the being able to like walk across the street and go hang out with my friends. Um, I definitely like having a single, even though like I don't like being isolated. I can again walk across the street and hang out with my friends. I definitely like my room right now, except for the location. So I think I would definitely get a room like this. Excuse the mess. Panorama of Hayden's room. Um, I just A would want a better heating system and B would want a bigger bed. Because having a single bed is lame. So, um, what is your ideal rooming situation? Have a good week. Weekend. And see you guys next week.